Hello, and welcome back to another video. How you folks doing today? Ooh, bumpy. It's time to take a ride on the veteran Sherman with the Insta360 X3 camera in hand, capturing 360 degrees field of view in its 4K 60 frame lens per second. Pretty nifty, I know, pretty nifty. It's what brings you this fantastic quality footage every time you watch one of these videos. It's due to this tiny pocket-sized camera, which captures so many different views. So even when I go back and post editing, I can see just about everything going on. If I do it, I tend to just keep the lens focused on me though, no matter which angle I keep it on, unless there's something happening that I want to show. Otherwise, I just keep the post editing simple and just keep it locked on me as the main subject, and I don't really mess with it too much from there. How you doing? If you're more interested in the Insta360 editing and recording, then ask me in the comments and I'll do more focused videos about the whole thing. And if not, just enjoy the video, because it takes a lot of time and care and effort to learn the ropes with this type of thing, and then to just keep practicing and doing it daily. You just get better with time. It's one of those things where the learning curve is really just long and arduous, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. It's not like you hit a ceiling and then all the videos are just the same after that. You just keep getting better. That's what I love about the Insta360. It's like a fun game that you play that you keep getting better at. So it never really gets old. Kind of like the electric unicycle. I feel like the more you ride, the more tricks you learn, the better you become as a rider, the more skilled you are, the more capabilities and balance you have, the more angles you're able to use as a rider. The only thing I don't feel more comfortable with as an electric unicycle rider is the fact that it just remains dangerous all the time. It's just always dangerous because of the unpredictable factors of human nature. People out there who you're sharing the roads with, cars, scooters, bicyclists, pedestrians, anyone who's not paying attention on the road is a potential lethal hazard. And you just don't know when or if, hopefully if, and hopefully never, you just don't know when such a predicament might rear its ugly head and put you in harm's way. So that's the only thing I'm apprehensive about when I ride my electric unicycle. And I'd say I felt that way when I was on my scooter, in my scooter days as well. Even though I had the big bad Wolf, the Wolf Warrior scooter, which is incredibly robust, strong, powerful, and safe. But again, there is no fully safe. There's nothing that's, there's no fully safe vehicle. There's nothing that can guarantee your safe return on every trip. So you just have to pay attention to your surroundings. Don't be conceited. Just know that the forces around you are greater than any one man can possibly muster. And be humble, and be thankful, and be attentive. And work hard to stay afloat, to keep yourself safe. So back to the 360 camera editing, as I was saying, it's probably a three-step process. Anyone out there who's thinking of getting their own Insta360 camera and doing videos like mine, I'll walk you through what it's like. So the first thing you want to do is you want to buy the camera and turn it on and record with it wherever you go. We'll keep it simple and just say record with it, because there's a lot of different ways you can start recording. But let's just say you pick the default function, which is your standard 360 recording function. So you start recording, and then let's say you finish your trip, you stop recording and you go upstairs, you go home, or you go to your desk, wherever that may be. And from there, now you want to pull that footage off of your camera, off of the 360 camera. You want to pull it off the camera and you want to put it on a device that's going to let you save your video. So let's say you want to, you can do this a number of ways. So you can copy the footage off the camera onto a phone, iPad, or computer. Let's just say for the sake of argument, you're going to use a computer. So first you're just recording standard 360, and then you're copying videos from the camera to a computer. Okay, that's so far that's 2 steps: recording and transferring information from the camera to the computer. Now, when you do transfer the information from the camera to the computer, it's just a raw format video, meaning it's not really ready for YouTube or sharing with your friends via text message or anything like that yet. It's just a raw video that your computer is the only thing that can analyze, that can look at those videos, because it's actually not a regular video file. So that means you've installed the Insta360 app off of the website on your computer, and it's allowing you to see the videos you recorded with this special camera. So already you can see it's a little more involved than just looking at videos from that you recorded on your phone, or even a regular camera like that. Even a regular camera kind of lets you look at your videos as regular videos once you transfer them to your computer. This requires some software, and only a computer that has this software installed on it can look at it. And you can't really fully install upload that thank you. You can't really fully upload that video that you just copied to your computer. You can't just upload it yet to YouTube. So what's next? What do you have to do after these 2 steps? I'll tell you what you have to do. So now that you have this Insta360 video, this special type of video, which, by the way, you can kind of rotate the video while you're watching it, so you can kind of like click on the mouse on it and kind of spin it around and do that while the video is playing. So that's why you know it's a special type of video. It's not just a regular video. Now your job is to turn that video into a regular video before you upload it. So this brings us to step 3. Step 3, which I like to call extracting. I don't think it's called extracting in the user manual. Whoa. I don't think it's called extracting. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, some bus lane violators over here. He went around, he didn't really honk at me or like try to put me in harm's way or anything. I think he was just trying to beat the traffic. But again, my own safety and well-being is my own responsibility, and I need to make sure that I'm doing well for myself. Guy gave me the super thumbs up. I think he's enjoying the cool ride. Sometimes I need to take moments of pause and silence when I'm riding, because I feel like the talking kind of gets me sidetracked when I'm riding. Believe it or not, it's not using the same part of the brain, but it definitely affects your riding concentration. So if I take pauses, please forgive me. It's not that I'm thinking or that I'm just having trouble mustering the words. It's more like I'm getting caught in a blitz of cars and I'm trying to stay alive. Okay, so with that, once you get the footage on your Insta360 software on your computer, I think that from there, now you want to do what I call extracting the video. And when I say extracting, you can extract your video in any number of ways once you've got your video on this app on the computer. You can do an angle where it's just facing you or just facing forward. You have that option. You could even do a combination of different angles. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, you're going to lock the video on yourself and you're going to do a video where the whole time the video is kind of pointed at you. Okay, so you let the video extract, and it will extract from the whole long video every angle that includes you in the middle. So no matter how much you move your camera around you like this, like I'm doing right now, it still keeps you in the center of the shot. So it might catch you like this, up here, where you can see the background behind me. Or if I hold the camera behind me like this, now you can see my backside and a view of what's in front of me. Or if I hold it low like this, you can kind of see me from the floor looking up at me. Or up here, now you kind of have this eagle eye view a little bit higher up than where I am. And so the angles will vary, but no matter which way you hold it, you're choosing, as I have chosen, an angle that includes me as the centerpiece of the video. So once you've done that, once you've actually extracted the video, or once you've specified to Insta360 app what angles you want out of this video, which by the way, you can always delete those angle choices, those cuts, and start over and do it again and choose different angles and so on. But after you're done extracting or choosing the angles you want, then you just press OK. Like, you're done choosing angles throughout the video. And if you've practiced this is probably the part that requires the most practice and diligence, is choosing these angles, because you have to know how to finagle the app and rotate the picture and then set it to that point that you're quote unquote recording from that angle. So once you're done with that process, it's kind of a lengthy process. It's usually a process that takes about as long as it takes for you to watch the video, or a little longer. So if it's a 10-minute video, it's going to take you at least 10 minutes. Because even if you choose the auto lock-in feature, where it keeps you as the dead center of the video, it still has to play the video and keep capturing it. Now, if you have a slow computer, it's going to take way longer than 10 minutes. The only thing I've seen that does it like in real time, like a 10-minute video in 10 minutes, are the Apple M1 and M2 processor computers, whether it's a laptop or Mac Mini or Mac whatever, as long as it's an M1 processor. Any other computer I've seen, even really good ones, take a really long time. And I'm talking about maybe over an hour, sometimes longer. I have another MacBook, a 12-inch one of the older MacBooks. It's not that old. I mean, it's fairly new. It's like maybe a 2000. I don't want to get the year wrong, but I want to say like the 12-inch MacBooks, but the higher end one, the one with all that would take like 3-4 hours, I want to say, to extract one video with the auto lock-in feature on my person, just locked in on me. So 3-4 hours of just extracting the video. And once you've done this whole extraction, let's just say for the sake of argument, you're using a really fast iPad or a really fast MacBook, and it takes the 10 minutes, and you put in another 10 minutes kind of wiggling around the angles and whatnot. So that's step 3, is the extracting of the video. Once you've extracted though, you're still not ready to upload, because you've only specified the angles you want in the app, but you haven't actually saved the video file yet that you can upload or send or email or edit or work on or anything. So you want to do step 4, which now is you want to export. This is called exporting. You want to export the video from the angles you just chose. So the first step was recording, second step was transferring, third step was extracting, and now the fourth step is exporting. So exporting is when you're getting closer now to being able to upload. From exporting, you are telling Insta360, hey, spit me out a video now, a video file that I can upload. So whatever angles I just chose, save that as a video for me. And so it will take, again, if you have a slow computer, hours, especially if you've chosen 4K resolution and 60 frames. And I'm talking about literal hours, 3, 4, 5 hours. At one point I did a 22-minute video early on when I was uploading these videos, when I was only getting a 4K video uploaded once in a while. It was because it was taking upwards of 6-7 hours sometimes for a 20-minute 4K video to be exported. Remember, exporting is just step 4. So don't even forget about the hours for the other steps. So that's step 4, the exporting. And now you have this giant 7 gigabyte file, which is just a regular video file that you can watch on your computer, phone. You can upload it to YouTube. You can do whatever you want with it at this point. However, this takes us now to step 5, before you upload it. Now, before you upload it, you're going to notice something. Before you upload this video, you're going to notice it's usually a little darker or fuzzier, or it just doesn't always look right. I'd say 90% of the time. What you want to do is you want to edit the color and the brightness and the contrast of the video, because you have a video that doesn't look great, especially once you upload it to YouTube. It's not going to look great. It's going to look dark. It's going to look strange. It's going to look spotty. It's got a bunch of different nozzles you can turn for the videos to edit the color grading. You can do it from Apple directly. If you're on an iPad or if you're on a MacBook, you can kind of just toggle the editor in the photo or video viewer feature. And you can also just import this video file into Final Cut or iMovie or one of many other apps. If you're on an iPad, LumaFusion, or if you're on an iPad, it works right from the photo viewer or the video viewer. I haven't been able to find that type of editing on the photo or video viewer on the Mac though, so you need to have some software. You need to have some software on the Mac like Final Cut if you want to edit the video quality on the computer. So now you're talking about, if you're going to do it on the iPad, you want to transfer this huge file now. You want to airdrop it or send it over wire to the iPad where you can then work on it, and you want to make sure you don't severely downgrade the quality of that video while you're transferring it, because unless you specify through the airdrop settings button, the options, that you want to keep all the quality the same and do a much longer file transfer, then it will actually severely downgrade the quality of the video, because it thinks that you're just sending the video over to watch it and you don't really mind a little dip in quality in exchange for a faster transfer of that file. It thinks you just want the file transferred over, it just thinks you want the file transferred over as quickly as possible so you can watch it. But if you're like me and you want that video to stay extremely high in quality, thank you, then you want to specify that you need it to stay large. Well, then from there you're going to go ahead and adjust the brightness and colors of the video until it looks really good, really bright and poppy, not dark and shady and weird. And once you do that, actually it has to export the video again, because once you adjust the colors and stuff for a video, it's like you got to save it as a new video. So it takes an equally long process as it took exporting the video the first time. Which to me, I mean, that seems outrageous that there's no way around that, but that's part of the gig you signed up for. So so now you're saving it again, and if you just do it directly from the computer, from Final Cut, well, you also still have to export the file again if you've made any changes to it. And you know, at this point, it might be also cool to add a title screen or some additional sound effects or play with the sound or anything you want to do while you're at it, because then you don't have to export it twice again. You can just do all your changes, including the color adjusting, and then export it one time and have your final finished polished video to upload to YouTube. So that's step kind of 4.5/5, I think. So we said, let's recap. We said step 1, recording. Step 2, transferring the video to a computer or iPad. Step 3, extracting the video from your Insta360 video file. Step 4, exporting the video. Step 5, editing and polishing the video. Which brings us now to step 6, uploading the video to YouTube. Are we done right there? Yes, but step 6 is slightly more involved than just uploading and being done with it. See, step 6, when you're uploading the video to YouTube, you can just hit upload and be done with it and just give it a quick title and be done. Or you can sit there now and fill in the description part and the tags so people can find your video, and you might want to write something about the video that's meaningful or will help the video get searched out a little better. There's also about 10 other things you can do in the YouTube video uploading station, the studio, which, like, you can cut off parts of the front or end of the video. You can trim parts. You can also add music from the YouTube editor. You can add like little comments and stuff on the box screen. Where am I going? I'm going up here. You can add stuff on the video ending where you see a box and a circle, like the the logo of the channel so people can click on another one of your videos, or click on your logo so they can subscribe to your channel. So there's so much you can still do in the YouTube uploading process. And if you're being thorough and you're really serious about it, you really should be taking this step seriously. You shouldn't just be uploading some random video with a random title and calling it a day. You should be putting some time and effort into making sure the video has as many descriptors as possible, so that the video is finding its target audience, and the people who are going to enjoy the video the most are finding the video. Ladies and gentlemen, that is, I guess, the 6-step process that I go through to bring you each one of these videos that I upload every single day. I have not missed a day in about 60 or 70 days now. I upload every day. If you're just tuning in, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you enjoy this or any of my videos. And leave a comment below if you have questions, ideas, feedbacks, anything related to anything, really. Share what's on your mind. All right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in and being with me on this fantastic adventure. Love having you guys with me for the ride, and I look forward to seeing all of you very soon on the next one. Have a great day. Goodbye. Click on my video box right there, or the helmet, to subscribe. Yes, I made it easier for you, so you don't have to look for that red button or black button, whatever color it is these days that says subscribe on it. You can just click on my helmet right there. It works from the iPad, phone, or computer as well. So it works no matter what you're using to watch. Thanks again. See you guys soon. Have a great day.